Hello and welcome to OC Live. I'm Karen Palting along with Kenny Messer. This week, Laura shows off her new tattoo.
And Legia shows you how to get your pet nip.
Randy checks out the competition.
And we have a little mystery guest for you.
And no, it's not Leonard Nimoy. He's not a mystery. He's right here.
Karen, I've been meaning to ask you about this. I looked down and you have 4 toes. That's ripe. What have you been doing? Did you wear the other one out starting the car there or something, or what's the problem?
What are you trying to say?
Not to mention the fact that I am wearing pretty much a Star Trek shirt, and look at my hair, and I'm just busting on everyone else. I'm the one with the mental problems. I'll be all right, though. But, please do me a favor and do not mention Leonard Nimoy anymore. Because he was the guy who actually portrayed Spock, and that's just totally ruining the illusion that I'm trying to create here. Okay?
What's this illusion?
Well, to be a semi-Spock, because I'm not really of Spock status, because I'm wearing the red shirt just like the Vagrant Trekkies wore. So I don't want to wear the actual blue, because I don't think I'm worthy of that. Okay, let me get down to business. We all have heard the story about poor old Ruth Sergel, about being arrested after taking the beach wheelchair out of its 1-block restricted area. The day after, when she was released, she went back to get it for her sister again and ended up having to wait 45 minutes for someone to unlock it. I don't know about you, but being arrested is one thing that I can deal with, but a whole lot of waiting, that just gets on my nerves. As if that wasn't tragic enough, my friends. A little Mount Air chicken holding tank collapsed and drained thousands of gallons of chicken waste into the Sandy Branch Creek there in Bishopville. I can just see the poor kids in Bishopville now just on a hot day. Dad, this water doesn't smell good, it doesn't look good. Don't worry about it, son. Just drink it. Tastes just like chicken. You know how that goes. And the dumb crime. A guy, unfortunately, ended up driving over the sidewalk, over some bushes rather, and hit a little wall that was holding up a patio. 13 people were injured. You might think that the guy might have been drunk or something like that, but as it turns out, he just really needed to take a leak. So, live long and prosper, my friends.
Was that you?
As it turns out, it was.
Is that how come you're having such bad mental problems today?
I am having bad mental problems. I'm getting bombarded from every side. People are giving me signals and whatnot. It's kind of a problem.
Next up, Laura is going to be showing us her new tattoo.
And you're going to want to stay tuned for that Legia nipping.
Here's one time it doesn't matter who your neighbor is. Here's the other. Life's too short. Stop the hate.
Jeffrey, hitting is wrong. You're bigger, you're stronger. You cool off and you don't hit. Period. Is that understood? Is it?
Well, is it? Take time out. Don't take it out on your child. A public service message from the National Committee for the Prevention of Child Abuse.
So you're holding some little statistics there. That I knew she was going to try to squeeze these jokers in, and
he's been resisting, but I insist. The Beach Patrol Ocean statistics for the season to date. I just wanted to mention lost/found children, 726. Okay, that's 726 kids. Can you all please watch your children better? That's horrible.
That is messed up, Karen. Just calling out parents, saying they're not doing their job.
What, are the children, like, escaping? Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
I know,
their
I
parents
used
are closely watching them
Pretty much.
Not even. 726.
I think you're underestimating the strength and the intelligence of these children.
Obviously not. 726.
So what you're saying is 726.
Next up, we do have Laura, who's going to be talking about the surf as usual.
Guess what? Got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is there was surf. Chest to head eye surf has ever had sex. The bad news is due to technical difficulties, I was unable to capture that memorable weekend for you on film. We lived 48 times a day for the next 7 days. Sorry. People are tired for this week. This week we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to give you a chance to win a $25 gift certificate from Keiko Surf Center. The way you're going to do this is by answering my trivia question. This week's question is, what is the oldest surf shop in Ocean City? What you need to do is call me at 641-1002 and leave your name, number, and the response to the question, and we'll contact the winners ASAP. While everyone's writing down this number and picking their brains for the answer, take a look at the surfing beaches for this week. Short but sweet, this has been Laura Dealey for OC Live.
Don't say it.
You know what I'm going to do?
Do not say it.
I think I'm going to
This
charge
is so
you.
untrue.
I'm charging you $50 a week protection fee for these weird vagrant people
untrue.
that you seem to attract. They come up,
Besides you,
hey, can you give me Karen's phone number, man? Just, you have it on you? Oh, no. No, I can't.
not even.
I can't even. Karen?
You are totally making this up.
Karen who? I don't know who you're talking about, man. Karen from on the show, man. She's fine. Come on, guys. Just look up in the old phone book. It's right there for everyone's eyes to see.
Can we watch Legia now, please?
Okay.
Can we just get out of this? Legia is going to be talking about dogs, and a kitten.
Well, Kenny and Karen, I took your advice. I decided to do a segment on spading and neutering your pets. It doesn't cost that much, and it's a great contribution to society. Pets nowadays are harder to control than your teenagers. By spading or neutering your pets, you're making the chances of them showing up at the Wisher County Humane Society a lot less. And luckily, the Wisher County Humane Society doesn't exterminate their animals after they've been there for a while. But at a lot of places, you won't find that policy. Well, I decided to take you back to the old country to meet some of those dirty old dogs who have all those illegitimate children. This fine-looking hound dog is Old Moldy. Old Moldy is believed to have fathered over 37 illegitimate children. He's great for an old moonshiner, wouldn't you say? Well, if you'd like to take a look at some of the poor puppies and dogs that have been left at the Wisher County Humane Society as a result of not getting your pet spayed or neutered, why don't you check out some of these pets? First, we have Shady. Shady is a big black 4-year-old dog. He's real sweet and gentle and would make a great single dog. Well, I was hoping I'd never have to bring this one on the show, but my parents wouldn't let me take it home with me, so I guess I'm going to have to. This is my all-time favorite. They even named her after me. It's GF. This cat is so full of energy. It has more personality than I think I've ever seen in an animal before. And I think anyone would love to have it as a pet, because I know I sure would. Well, if you're interested in any of the dogs we had on the show this week, please call the Worcester County Humane Society at 213-0146. And I'd like to thank everyone who's been adopting and making those telephone calls and let you know that it's greatly appreciated. Next week, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we might take my dog to get spayed. This has been Legia Stebbing for OC Live.
They actually take us through the process of our dog being spayed, like
We
they're
can
doing
only
that,
hope.
That medical access channel or whatever.
Are you feeling okay?
I feel fine. To you, my friend. Hey, you know what? We got some good surprises for you guys. We got some nice vintage OC Live clips.
Definitely a blast from the past.
They ought to be good. And, of course, we got good old Karen's Town events.
Please stay tuned.
That's my dad. And that's Mom. Dad's got an idea. A way to get rid of all the grody garbage that's polluting the world. He's invented a big rocket ship to shoot all the garbage into outer space. Mom's not sure, but Dad says his invention will save the world.
There's an easier way to save the world. Recycle. For your free recycling action guide, write Recycle. Environmental Defense Fund, 257 Park Avenue South, New York, New York.
You're gonna be better than me, Christopher. I can see it in your eyes. No wasting your life on something you hate. Not for my son. You're going to college. I can see it in your eyes.
I can see it in your eyes. You are going to do something important.
Christopher, time for work.
We've always had the dreams. Now we have the means. Please, support the United Negro College Fund.
You have that thing out again?
41,552
Hey, look, Karen.
prevents.
Look, a rabbit. Give me that thing. You see what I'm doing to this? Do you see? That's the end of that, mister. What do you think about that? It's time for me to get bold and starting to take over, because I'll tell you why, Karen. You have just sedated me over here for too long, man. You've charmed me, but no longer, my friend. I've seen your evil ways, and I'm going to fight against them. But at any rate, in the meantime, let's watch Randy do a little something, I don't know.
I'm Randy Tattersall here behind the Princess Royale on the beach for the 1993 Ocean City Beach Patrol Crew competitions. There will be 5 events. There will be the run, swim, run relay, the 4x100 soft sand relay, the landline, the paddleboard relay, and of course, the tug of war. During the run, swim, run relay, the competitors run into the water, swim around the buoy, and race back to the beach, where they tag their teammate. There are 7 guards per crew with 18 crews, and every crew will compete in every event. For these physically fit lifeguards, the 4x100 soft sand relay is a piece of cake compared to the other events. During the landline event, a guard swims out into the ocean to be a victim. No worries, because the teammates come to the rescue. One swims out with a buoy and a rope, and the other 3 pull the 2 back to safety. This may look like a surfboard, but lifeguards use them to catch drowning victims, not waves. last event, the tug of war, is a test of sheer strength and willpower. The crew with the most testosterone wins. Thanks for watching the 1993 OCBP Crew Competitions. Make sure you're here to see the crew comps for 1994. I'm Randy Tattersall for OC Live.
My friend.
Just to let you know, Crew 1 and Crew 9, that's the unofficial results. It's between those two for who won the Beach Patrol competition.
So that was the Beach Patrol then?
I know that you're with the program, Kenny.
I thought that maybe that was just the, we invaded Grenada again or something, but as it turns out, it's the Beach Patrol. I'll tell you, I feel a lot better after that, after knowing that, my friends.
For all you people who are going to be on the beach this weekend, the IE Volley Summer Series is again happening on Dorchester Street Beach. I was down there a couple weeks ago for the last one, and it was packed. They had about 20, 25 nets going. It was definitely a good time. Saturday, August 14th, there'll be men's and women's doubles. Sunday, August 15th, there'll be co-ed doubles and 4-person teams. Games do begin at 9. There will be all levels of play. You can pre-register 250-5219. For the adventurous youth between the ages of 12 and 15, there is an adventure camp, and it's going to be featuring outdoor activities including orienteering, rope courses, and mountaineering. 10 o'clock to noon. This will be Monday, August 16th through Friday, August 20th. There is a fee. You can call 250-0125 for information and locations. For all you boaters, I do work at a marina. A lot of you are having problems out there in the bay. Please attend the Maryland Basic Boating Course presented by the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. 6 to 9 p.m. at Northside Park on 125th Street, Tuesday through Thursday. This is August 17th through the 19th. I believe you can also get your Maryland Boater Safety cards there for all you people who are under 21.
No? I'm sorry.
Could you wake up? We have something awesome coming up.
We do?
As if that wasn't awesome enough.
Is it a little surprise for me? Your little quote unquote
no, I stopped giving you
special gift
surprises
for me?
because you were so mean to me.
I was ungrateful.
Most certainly ungrateful. I used to put together segments and say, Kenny,
solely
this is for you.
me, mind you.
I did. It was for you.
You're even preempting them that they were mine.
Yep. Next up, we have our surprise. What should we say? A surprise guest? Or
A surprise guest.
how about a surprise ex-host?
That kind of blows it. All right, and we also have that awesome trivia. Awesome. So stay tuned, my friends.
If you can't use force to stop a friend from drinking and driving,
Hop in.
use your
Hey,
wits.
This is your car.
Yeah.
My brother had the same car. He never let me drive it, though.
No?
So you must have had me in mind when you bought this. Wait till he hears you've got the same one, and you let me drive it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Take the keys, call a cab, take a stand. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Late one night in
Every week for the past 4 years, Stephanie has read stories to a room full of Savannah, Georgia preschoolers. Every week, the look on the children's faces is priceless. The love that Stephanie feels from every child has made her life a whole lot brighter. Even though Stephanie has never even seen their faces. To see how you can help in your community, call the Points of Light Foundation. Do something good. Feel something real.
Oh my God.
The secret.
He's back!
Just can't stay away, man.
The secret guest right here.
He is
Love
totally
this
back.
place.
How you been, John?
Good. I've been real good.
Good.
So what's going on? What's new in Ocean City here? Fill me in.
Nothing as usual.
Kenny's favorite band is going to be in town.
I heard you were slamming the Beach Boys.
I wasn't slamming the Beach Boys. I have no problem with them.
We
He
spent,
was slamming
we
the
spent
Beach Boys.
like, what, 2 decades trying to get these guys here, and you slam them when we get them.
There's nothing wrong with them except the fact that they whine and pose as surfers, and the only one that ever surfed.
Oh, God, give it up. It's a surfing thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a surfing
It's
thing.
a silent surfing thing.
Oh, God.
I mean, no offense on the guys. I'm sure.
Well, I
they're very
congratulate
good
the city for getting the Beach Boys here, and I think next year, buff it.
That would
Any
be
objections?
That would be excellent.
Buffett.
John called me.
Pressure's on,
California.
Bob. As you already know, he's been pressured for the last 5 years by Batman to get Buffett here, but now.
Called me from
That'd be a
California
very
and asked
original
for a
act
Beach
to have
Boys
at the
ticket.
beach.
That's right. I figured. Did you get that by the
Fully,
way?
yes.
Yeah.
Got the ticket for you.
Yeah.
Big fan of the Beach Boys, I guess.
Well, as you know, we got some clips here. You asked me to dig into the old vault and
the annals.
Pull out the OC Live clips. And the first one is, you guys ready with that? We got the old OC Live intro, for those of you who remember. Let's roll that right now.
Good, good. Chicken noodle soup is good.
Welcome to OC Live.
Great, John. Now you've got everyone confused and thinking that they're watching last year's show.
Well, no, we wouldn't do that to them. FCC wouldn't allow us to do that.
I think that Roy is someone that Ocean City should book as a concert. I'd buy tickets.
Maybe he can be the opening act for the Beach Boys.
Let's hope so.
Bob, we'd like you to entertain that idea for us. Roy Beckett as the entertaining opening act for the Beach Boys.
That'd be a good one.
Pressure's on. Anyway, the next clip's kind of funny. It's not really a funny clip, it's just a funny story. Cindy couldn't make it to the show one time, and we kind of lied, and I think we have some footage of what we said was the reason behind her not making it
I remember this.
to the show.
My name is John Chester, along with Laura Dealey. That's right, Laura Dealey, the surfing lady, is on stage with us today. Cindy Bunning is on her holiday vacation with 4 paid pizzas, something like that. Anyway, Laura, what's up today?
I know there was a big story behind that.
You can't really tell what was going on with that, but what happened was that day Cindy Bunning called me up and she said, John, I can't come in. I'm like, well, why? I'm grounded. Well, I'm like, okay, well, this is professional TV here. The host is grounded.
I bet you NBC has a lot of problems with that, too.
Yeah, Dan, you're grounded. So that's why he has lots of sit-ins. But that's the story behind that. So we didn't want to embarrass Cindy then, but now we figure, what the hell, you know? But that's the story behind that.
She's probably going to be bitter.
Well, rather bitter, but...
This is the best. The next one coming up is the best.
What's that, number 3? Oh, yeah.
John's birthday.
Yeah, well, here's how the crew decided to celebrate my birthday. Coming up very shortly, we have Demo Flush statistics. Stick around. I think you're going to want to see the big comparison. How did I predict that?
Happy birthday, John Chester!
How did I predict that? We'll be right back. Laura's dead.
Who was that got you there? Was that Shecky Green?
Yeah, the famous clown over there. That was Laura Dealey. She was standing like right over here, and I didn't see her at all. I had no idea.
Obviously, you were in mid-sentence. That was the best.
I did. I think I cussed, but I had so much cake in my mouth you couldn't hear it, so we
And he
got to use
still
it.
kept talking.
And we still kept going.
Amazing. So you got one of my favorites coming up next.
Oh, the demented Reggie Mason. I felt like I always had
Still gets a lot of requests.
I know. I feel like I always have to explain for Reggie, but Reggie's just Reggie. That's just the way Reggie is. He comes up with those things, and that was Reg. And we never really asked him what he was doing. We just aired it. And I think this clip here is of when Reggie decided to run for president. And in this clip, he tells us of his campaign pledges.
Today, what I'm going to have for you is my 1992 campaign pledges. I know you all watched the show last week. You saw the campaign stuff. And everyone said, Reg, Ross Perot's gone. We have just Bill Clinton and George Bush. Why don't you run for president? Why don't you be our president in 1992? And I said, sure. And I came up with these platform suggestions for you, my American people. That in a second. First of all, I have this summer's final installment of Things That Make You Go, Ugh. This week's thing that makes you go, ugh, you put a whole bunch of frogs in a blender and you kind of turn it on and, yeah, I am mentally stable. Okay, now, my 1992 platform suggestions for Reg's 92 campaign. Just remember, write me in right underneath Bush and Clinton. Okay, first of all, I would deliver all State of the Union addresses in the nude. Second of all, I would have a babe as the First Lady, not the mummy like Barbara Bush. Third, I would challenge Russian President Boris Yeltsin to a game of Twister. That would be the only feasible solution to ending the Cold War. Twister.
So that's Reggie. There's really no explanation for him.
Oh, man.
Just sometimes things would, I don't know how his mind works. But we miss you, Reg. We miss you. Next clip. Karen, this is Karen's clip. She owns this clip. Karen was the fishing lady on OC Live last year.
Tuna Queen.
Tuna Queen. Whoa. And, well, we decided to raise money, and we found it easier by promising with each donation that we would harass Karen. And here's a clip of the first way we harassed Karen.
Well, it's a hot Monday. We're wrapping up the fishing report. I'm Kay, the fishing gal for OC Live.
If you too would like to see Karen Poulting, our fishing lady, go splash each week, send your tax-deductible donation to OC Live and we'll work something out. We'll do bridges, helicopters, whatever it takes for the money.
Definitely one of my finer moments.
Evil Randy looked like he really enjoyed that.
That was Randy's arm that
did,
threw
and
Karen
that
in
was
the water.
Scott also, who was on camera laughing his head off.
It got to the point where we didn't even need donations each week to do it. We just did it for the hell of it.
Just pretended you had him.
Exactly.
No, that segment with me in the pickup truck, you were trying to get them to push me off the back of the pickup truck while it was moving.
Karen did her report
Thank you very
from
much.
anywhere. And
These next couple are my favorites.
oh, these are the classics. These definitely come out of the OC Live archives as being classics. The first one is, I guess let me set it up. We were doing Boardwalk personalities, and we had two that week. The first one was Roy Beckett, and the second one was Elvis. Let's roll Roy Beckett now.
This portion of the show we're going to dedicate to Boardwalk personalities, and our first Boardwalk personality is Roy Beckett. Roy, welcome to the show, buddy. Okay, well, Roy is known for singing, what do you sing on a harmonica or a kazoo?
Kazoo.
Yeah, and you sing, and you dance on you stand on your head and you sing on a kazoo.
Stand on my head, yeah.
Right, do you have your kazoo with you today?
No, I haven't got it today.
Oh, you don't have your kazoo? That's like Eric Clapton without his guitar, but that's all right, because we made do, and you're going to sing. Roy sings the intro to our show. You sing the Campbell's Noodle Soup theme or something like that. He sings the intro, and he's going to sing that. He's going to sing that intro for us right now. Roy, and you got the support, of course, of our audience. Roy.
Good, good. Shaking to the soup is good.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Bring the family with you. No, that's our crew. We have a big crew. We pay them all. Anyway, you have one more for us, and then we're going to talk to Boardwalk Elvis, who is also on the show. You may have seen Elvis walking around singing into his kazoo. Kazoos are a thing for Boardwalk personalities, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It dates way back. How long have you been singing on the Boardwalk?
I've been singing on the Boardwalk 21 years.
Really? 21
years.
How long have you been standing on your head?
I've been standing on my head for 13 years.
13?
13 years.
Wow. And you have one more for us, Boardwalk theme, ballpark. You gonna sing that for us now? All right, 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the game. So give me crack corn and cracker jack. I wouldn't care if I never get back. So take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in that old ball game.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk with Boardwalk Elvis, so stick around.
Roy's obviously been playing some kind of Russian version of baseball with the 6 strikes as opposed to the...
Well, Roy changes it around, but that's for copyright infringement. He changes it 20%, and that way he can use it.
It's good style, man. John Chester
What's up with the haircut? I mean, you guys, I hate you for not telling me I was a nerd. All right? And number 2, I never knew what camera I was on because...
You look like you were 12.
I'm not going to say anything about hair.
Yeah, really? I got Spock sitting next to me. Quaalude Trekkie. Anyway, the next clip has definitely been deemed most famous by crew and fans alike. Well, Boardwalk Elvis needs no introduction, and here he is in his glory day.
We are talking with Boardwalk personalities. We just had on Roy Beckett from Snow Hill, Maryland, and now we have Elvis. Elvis, your real name is Norman Webb, and you've been on the Boardwalk for how long now?
20 years.
What's that? You have to hold the mic up a little
20
bit.
years.
20 years.
Yeah.
And what got you started with singing on the Boardwalk?
I felt like singing.
You just felt like singing, yeah?
Yeah.
And you jumped up there. Well, you've gained so much popularity now. I mean, there's even a T-shirt with your name. Do we have a T-shirt? Yes, we do have a T-shirt. And if these guys could get a close-up, I don't know who wants it, Dave. Camera 1 or 2? Remember?
Right here.
2? Okay. We got Elvis has his own T-shirt. These are printed up by BB Bombers Surf Shop. And if you're interested in getting those, I guess you can contact BB Bombers. But if you're interested, Elvis does get 10% of all of the profits.
50%.
50?
Yeah.
You get 50?
50 cents.
Oh,
Off
50.
Off every shirt, I get 50 cents off every T-shirt they sells.
Oh, really? That's good right about there. That's great, man. Well, that's nice. You got your own little thing going. And according to Jack at BB Bombers, he's going to start Little Elvi apparel, like Little Elvi shorts and shoes. Do you know anything about that yet?
No.
Maybe he hasn't talked to you. Well, I'll let the lawyers take care of that one. Do you mind if I ask you this? How old are you now?
I'll soon be 54-year-old, July the 4th.
54. July 4th is your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You're going to sing for us today. What's your favorite tune?
Hound Dog.
You got it ready for us? You want to take it away?
Yeah.
You're going to sing for us.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, just croaking all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, just croaking all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You said you was high class, well that was just a lie. You said you was high class, well that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, just croaking all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, just croaking all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You said you was high class, well that was just a lie. You said you was high class, well that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Oh.
And when we come back.
John, that was some good swinging you were doing there, man.
Well, I was trying to add
You're
to
a gifted dancer.
Yeah, well, not as gifted as he. Obviously, I wasn't the one with talent, never will be. It was Elvis's show. But the haircut, people, what's up with that? I'll never let you live it down. It's my hair.
It had nothing to do with that. I wasn't around for that.
Do you know something? I have a theory about how come your hair has improved so much since last year.
I stopped letting my mom cut it. That's probably why.
No, it's because you're now of 90210 fame.
Oh, my ear and my knee. Anyway.
Come on, we were watching it yesterday. You were
I think
fully
your
on
knee needs
there.
a little more makeup.
Anyway, what was that?
We were watching it yesterday. Kenny and I were just hanging out watching 90210.
This
And
Kenny?
we saw you. Yes.
She's lying again.
Fully.
You guys don't even hang out together. You don't even know each other's show.
We don't like each other. We don't know
What was
each
your name
other.
again?
That's it with me. I have no more. No more to offer to you guys. See you.
When we come back.
We're gonna have some trivia.
Yes.
Why don't you stay on, John?
You lost, little boy?
You in the wrong place, man.
To Victor, this isn't just a drawing, it's a cry for help. Listen to the children. Learn to protect them from drugs and violence. Call now and take a bite out of crime.
Are we going to Rochambeau?
Hold on,
Again,
what's
a
this deal
three-way
with you guys? I don't know what these cups here that you guys, do you really drink out of them? Because there's like lily pads of mold in this one.
Actually,
am I lying?
We're charging this little guy some rent. We're making some cash.
They have like residents. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
This is my project.
Obviously, John is back for a while because he's got his own mug.
No, it's temporary.
We're growing hair in that
Please
one.
don't let me interrupt you.
Okay, are we going to Rochambeau this week?
Well, he has to tell last
Okay,
week's
tell
prizes.
last week's prizes.
Okay, last week's prizes. Okay, I'm going to read it verbatim here. 2 free 3-hour rollerblade rental from
Oh my God,
Sailing
you're
Etc.
fired!
2 free 3-hour rollerblade rentals from Sailing Etc. And 2 free passes to Trimpers Amusement Park. And that was last week's prizes, and it's going to be the same for this week as well.
And my question last week was, what the heck was my question last week?
My question was, name the artist and the title of the OC Live theme song.
Mine was, what number did Baltimore Colt famed quarterback Burt Jones wear? And that was 7.
I didn't even get to give my answer before you interrupted me. Thank you very much.
What was your answer?
My answer was not Paul Simon, okay? I know that was playing, okay, but anybody who ever watches the show, it's not Paul Simon.
Wouldn't have happened when I was here, buddy. Wouldn't have happened when I was here.
It was The Cure, Never Enough. That is the OC Live theme song. We play it during the opening every time and then over the credits.
And the winner was Jim Johnson of Baltimore, Maryland.
Of Big Johnson t-shirts.
No.
Oh, no? Oh.
Giving them the free plug, the smarmy pigs. All right.
Okay, Rochambeau, come on.
Okay.
Bang.
Go ahead.
What is my question for this week?
It's about
Elvis.
There you go.
Okay. What is the real Elvis's birth date? In the spirit of having Little Elvis on again this year, what is the real Elvis's birth date?
And my question is, what were the 2 mega stars that starred in the film Ishtar? And
Not
those
bad.
prizes that you're going to win this week are
2 free 3-hour rollerblade rentals from Sailing Etc.
He can
and
read.
2 free passes to Trimpers Amusements.
Very good, John. Please call us 641-1002.
And it's the first guy who calls with the correct answers.
Or girl.
Yeah.
Leave your name and phone number, 2 correct answers. That's it. Only call once.
And that about wraps it up for us.
My favorite part.
Do me a favor. Don't do it.
I'm Karen Paul Ting.
I'm Kenny Messer.
And I'm John Chester.
For OC Live.
Give me one more chance and you'll be satisfied.
This program is made possible in part by the following. TCI Cablevision of the Eastern Shore, we're taking television into tomorrow. Ocean City Berlin Optimist, dedicated to serving the community. Pizza Hut, sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the pizza. Hanley's, real surfboards, real clothes, real bros. Sailing Etc., the store for your rollerblading and sailing needs. Cape Coast, to find the surf, call 524-SOUL. And Trimpers Amusements, fun is what we're all about. Additional support was given by Communications Group, Answer Delmarva radio page. Flowers provided by Flowers by Allison. Additional support for OC Live was also provided by Atkins Company, Donaway's Furniture, and Costume Zoo. Prizes provided by Sound Odyssey, Hanley Surf Company, Sailing Etc., Keiko Surf Center, and Trimpers Amusements.